So as somebody who spent the best part of a decade clubbing in London, pretty full on, obviously, you know, it has a really sort of special place in my heart as a kind of like clubbing destination. It was my kind of home turf for a long time. I'm always interested to see how it's getting on these days, how it's progressing. Is it getting better, worse, whatever? Looking for little markers maybe that, you know, other places are kind of overtaking it or really catching it up in the UK particularly, as I live in the UK. So little marker recently, I've really properly got into a DJ producer who's extremely interesting. Speedy J, he's been going for like 3 decades. He's always been on my radar, but I've really properly got into him now and can really appreciate what he does, perhaps with a little bit more sort of maturity, a little bit more understanding of stuff that's sort of less mainstream. Had a look, super keen to catch him playing in London over the next few months. And then I'm sure it's no coincidence he's playing, I think later on this month in April, in Glasgow. The Slam Boys have got him down in Sub Club in Glasgow, but you know, nowhere to be seen in London for like the next year. So yeah, just a little marker that hats off, thumbs up, whatever, to Glasgow. You can go and see Speedy J, who for my money now is like one of the best, most important sort of techno DJ producers that you could ever watch if you're into the scene. You can watch him this month in a couple of weeks, play with the Slam Boys at their night in Glasgow. But if you live in London and you want to go and see him in London, no chance. Like pretty much any other serious techno DJ that's worth watching, apart from like crazy big nights like Drum Code at Drum Sheds. Obviously there's value in that, don't get me wrong, but if you want to see someone who's a little bit more sort of out of the mainstream, doing their own thing a little bit more, you've got very little chance of seeing him in London. So well done Glasgow, not good for London. I think you can safely say that the scene in London is kind of declining ever further, and let's hope it gets better soon.